Environmental Studies PSIL ya Pak, Universitas Indonesia. Oke, waktunya 15 menit, kami persilakan.
Thank you. Good afternoon. My name is Audrey Tangkudung. I will present my paper. Topic is the sustainable tourism management in Wakatobi area, in Wakatobi, Southeast Sulawesi. This is Wakatobi, located in Southeast Sulawesi, and you can look here. This is the location of the island, the Wakatobi Regency. Why Wakatobi? I have at least 3 reasons. This is my friends, the head of Bureau Plan in Wakatobi also here, Mr. Abdul Manan. Welcome. Why Wakatobi? Wakatobi located at the center of the coral reef triangle in the world. And also the fact is more than 700 species lives in the coral reef triangle. The second reason is the unawareness of the local people about the threats of tourism activities, because since 3 years the campaign, the promoting of Wakatobi Regency is very increased, and tourism also increased, and tourism activities. The third reason is the Bajo ethnic or Bajo people who lives, the settlement is on the sea. That is very unique in the world, because we are talking about the global warming, about the sea level rise. That I think the house of the Bajo people is very good for sample. These 3 reasons why I choose Wakatobi. We can look this the Bajo people settlement in the Wakatobi, in Oga Island, Kaledupa Island. I found that 3 institutions developing sustainable tourism management strategies in that area. The first is the regional government of Wakatobi Regency. Second, Wakatobi Dive Resorts, private resort in that island, in Tomia Island. The third is the University of Essex, based in London, but they opened a laboratory, a marine laboratory in Hoga Island. This purpose of this paper is to critically analyze the different kinds of strategies developed by these 3 institutions. Look, the regional government has at least 3 main strategies. First, the government built infrastructure such as airport, hotels, port, and object tourism destinations. And 2, to train human resources, how to welcome the tourists at the area, and others. 3, to promote uniqueness through media activities like Sail Wakatobi and others. Also exhibitions and others. My critical analysis, I looked at the physical development is dominating the development in Wakatobi. Since 2008, 2013, more than 70% development concentrate to build infrastructure, such as airport, road, and others. Only less than 30% for non-physical sectors, such as training, workshops, activities, and other education activities and promotions. The disadvantages of the strategy. First, the lack of the knowledge on sustainable tourism. Illegal fish bombing still exists there. Waste problem and coral reef exploitation. Two, lack of education and information. Lack of knowledge about the tourism products. Lack of the information related to marketing, networking, and business opportunities. Now we look the Wakatobi Dive Resort plan in how to make sustainable in the area. Wakatobi Dive Resort established, I think, 7 years ago, maybe 7 or 8 years ago, owned by Swiss citizen, Mr. Lauren, and local research, Mr. Laure Kamaludin. They built maybe more than 100 cottages there. And if we go there, we have to wait until maybe 3 or 6 months because the list of the tourists who stay there is very many. Many tourists come there. And if do you know the package for one person is about $5,000 for 7 or 10 days. That is include accommodation and diving service like that. So Wakatobi Dive Resort strategy to sustain the ecosystem, they support local people. They ask local people to protect the area, the sea, and the coral reefs, not fish there, not to catch fish in that area and others. They also support the NGOs, the non-government organizations, to help local people to train them and others. Also, they support the local administrations and villages. Every 2 or 3 months, they give about 3 million, around $300 to the villages. And this fund is to use for social activities. And for the NGOs, they support about 5 million or $500 for about 6 months, every 6 months. But I criticize this because the disadvantages of the strategy, the Wakatobi Dive Resort get a long contract that is about 90 years. They can use the area for 90 years. A small benefit to the local people and local government. and also the Indonesian government. Limited work opportunities to the local people. We can look this the Wakatobi Dive Resort. It's very beautiful. Now we talk about the strategy of the University of Essex. They also, the University of Essex, built marine biology laboratory there in Hoga Island, near Kalilupa Island. They support local people in building guest house for the student researchers. This guest house can get revenue about 9 million for 3 months per cottage. And also, the University of Essex promote Wakatobi abroad. The disadvantage of the strategy. Now, the monopoly of knowledge. University of Essex doesn't share the knowledge to the local people. And only 2 Indonesian universities, Unhal and UNAS, work together with them. My conclusions: local government strategy and policy is still dominated by physical development, resulted in limited awareness and knowledge about climate change and ecosystem sustainability. Wakatobi Dive Resort and University of Essex strategies are beneficial in terms of protecting the ecosystem and environment, but do not bring long-term advantages to the local people, local government, and the nation government. Suggestion. My suggestion: the local government should improve the non-physical development, such as capacity building, or the higher human resource development, financial support, and others. Educate the local people, build networking and access to develop tourism. Push all the stakeholders to active in managing the sustainable tourism. Evaluate the agreement with the Wakatobi Dive Resort and University of Essex. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Big applause, please. Okay, Mr. Audrey Tangkudung, thanks for informative presentations and good luck for your study and writing.